Active sightings loading. Welcome back to our deep dive into the mysteries of Mexico's ancient guardians. Today, we're examining documented encounters with the Chaneques, the little ones who watch from the trees. Our first case takes us to Los Chaneques, Veracruz, in 1994. A farmer was searching for his lost goats when he heard what sounded like children laughing from the treetops. Drawn by the innocent sound, he followed it, only to find himself miles from his farm with no memory of how he traveled so far. Back at his home, his tools were discovered arranged neatly in a perfect circle. When he described what happened, the local villagers knew immediately. This wasn't a prank. It was the work of the Chaneques. Next, we journey to Oaxaca in 2012. A group of hikers reported seeing small, fast figures darting between the trees. They estimated them to be under 2 feet tall. When they checked the ground, they found tiny footprints, but with a chilling twist, the prints were facing backward. Suddenly, one of the hikers vanished. 3 agonizing minutes later, he reappeared behind the group, completely disoriented. He claimed he had been watching them from high up in the treetops, yet insisted he never climbed anything. All he could remember was hearing what felt like tiny hands tapping on his backpack. Now, let's look at a more recent account from a jungle ranger in Chiapas. 2020, the ranger came across a campsite that had been clearly disturbed. Food was missing, and the tent ropes were cut with unnatural precision. Strangest of all, he found footprints arranged in circles around the site and stones stacked into a small, altar-like structure. That night, as he tried to rest, he felt something tugging at his pant leg. He looked down, but nothing was there. His trail cams later captured the truth: tiny, fleeting shadows darting just at the edge of the lens, too quick for a clear view. Finally, we have a report from a mountain road in Puebla, 2001. A driver, making his way through the mountains around 4 in the morning, slammed on his brakes when he saw a small child standing alone in the road. As soon as his truck stopped, the child giggled and ran into the dark forest. The driver heard more laughter echoing from the trees, and then his engine sputtered and died. When mechanics inspected the vehicle later, they couldn't find a single thing wrong with it. When we analyze these sightings, a clear pattern of behavior emerges. They almost always appear in groups and seem to avoid direct eye contact. They prefer the twilight hours of dawn and dusk, or the cover of fog. They're known to steal small, shiny objects and have an uncanny ability to mimic human voices, especially laughter. A classic sign of their presence is leading people astray, often in circles, and causing sudden bouts of amnesia. Most importantly, their activities often seem directed at those who disrespect the forest. In our final episode, we will conduct our concluding analysis. Are the Chaneques a biological species yet to be discovered, or are they purely spiritual entities? We'll explore their role in the dark pantheon and attempt to uncover the true nature of their mysterious power. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching.